Sola Scriptura, the Syrian refugees, and the Paris attacks. Sola Scriptura is a cornerstone of Protestantism and of true Christianity. If you don't believe that Scripture is enough for your life and your practice, then you might be a Roman Catholic, a Dispensationalist, a Wesleyan or an Atheist, but you are certainly not a Protestant. Bearded, beer-drinking, cigar-smoking men everywhere are nodding their heads in unison. The 5 solas, that's the medicine. No wimpy, worldly theology for me. Until that is, they leave the prayer meeting, drive home carefully, get home, kiss their wives, and turn on Fox News, tune in to Rush Limbaugh, or join the Infowar with Alex Jones. The God of Sola Scriptura is the God of the heights of spiritual things. The God of the plains is pragmatism, fear, militarism, and material comfort. The conservative media are the priests of this odious God. The Protestant butterfly has become a conservative moth. Historic Protestants ask, where in the Bible does God give the state the right to license the immigration of non-criminals that do not carry contagious diseases? The conservatives respond, they are not refugees because some of them are terrorists. The historic Protestant, amazed, respond, the fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. The conservative, in amazement or pity, tuts, sighs, and shakes his head. How naive. Down here in the plains, in real life, we have no God but Caesar. He will protect us. His police power will keep the danger out and keep us, the true sons of Abraham Lincoln, safe and sound. His awesome might and outstretched arm will smite the evildoers to death in Libya, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Die, raghead, die! The historic Protestant, stunned, slowly regains his composure. He repeats the scriptures. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children, neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. Hoping that the conservative had simply not heard or misunderstood, he adds the 6th commandment, thou shalt not kill, and reminds his brother conservative of the church's duty that the stranger that dwelleth with you shall be unto you as one born among you, and thou shalt love him as thyself, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. The conservative shakes his head and wistfully smiles. How sad. I once was naive, like you, but we are sons of Abraham Lincoln. We have technology and cruise missiles, and besides, unlike the nations that surrounded Israel, Muslims are bad. They do bad things. Sure, the Israelites didn't have any border police and were surrounded by the most powerful anti-Christian nations on earth, but we are America. We are exceptional. We cannot be limited by a book. God is on our side, not vice versa. Our Protestant friend, stunned to silence, says to himself, what more can be said? After a stiff drink of tea, it occurs to him that his conservative church-going friend is at once a syncretist, an apologist for murder, and also embraces the error of dispensationalism and liberal Christianity. Is he a brother whose mind and heart has atrophied for lack of use, he asks himself, or is he simply out of practice in applying the faith to his life? Or is it much worse? To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. Sola Scriptura, it's all or nothing.